Hi everyone and welcome back. So in today's video I am going to review the newly launched Maybelline Superstay Lumi-Matte foundation. Now this is available on Nykaa, it's also available on Tira. The MRP is rupees 8.99 for a 35 ml bottle. It's available in 10 shades. The shade range was a little bit confusing for me personally. I ended up buying the shade 228. I really like the packaging of this foundation. I think the bottle looks beautiful, especially with this lilac cap. This has got a pump and Superstay embossed on the sides of the bottle and the cap. They also have a shade chart which I am going to throw on the screen. There are 5 shades for lighter skin tones, 3 for medium skin tones and 2 for deeper skin tones. Now I can see that the lighter shades are available in all 3 undertones, that is warm, cool and neutral. But the medium shades are just available in warm and neutral undertones, and the deeper shades are only available in neutral and cool undertones. Now I don't know why the brand did that. I mean, medium skin tones can also have cool undertone. And in the same way, deeper skin tones can also have warm undertone. I'm not 100% satisfied with this shade range because finding my own shade was a little bit difficult for me. I really want them to add at least 5 more shades to the range. I mean, it's 2024, we deserve at least 15 shades in a foundation, especially with a big launch like this. There are 3 major claims of this foundation. Number 1, this has 30 hours of lasting power. Now, I cannot test this claim completely because I have never worn my makeup for that long and I don't see myself doing that in the future. But I did test it for 6 hours and the wear test is included in this video. Number 2, it's weightless, light as air, and ultimately it's sweat proof. We are going to talk about everything. Now, let me just apply this foundation and show you how it looks on the skin because I really like how it applies. Before that, I want to do a shade comparison because I feel that's necessary. So I'm in the shade Golden in the Maybelline Superstay foundation. I don't have that right now, but I do have the Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless foundation and then the MAC Studio Fix Fluid to compare the shades. The Fit Me foundation oxidizes a lot. My shade is 238. Now let me swatch the Lumi-Matte foundation in 228. And then ultimately I am going to swatch the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC40. So you can see the Fit Me foundation has already started oxidizing. Also, I really like the undertone of the shade I got, but it doesn't oxidize as much as the Fit Me foundation. I'm not going to use any primer and I'm going to use a sponge for this side of my face and a brush for this side. So the consistency of this foundation is actually very watery. It's a very runny kind of foundation. It does feel very lightweight, So I'm just going to apply this. In one layer, it also looks very much like a skin tint, very, very natural. It does blend really well. And in the starting, you can see it looks kind of dewy. Does give you that airbrushed kind of finish. The thing is that it makes my skin look very good. But right now, all I have to say is that the application is very seamless. This foundation oxidizes as well. You can see the shade looks a little bit ashy on me. So once the foundation starts settling, it looks more soft matte. Now in one layer, this has got a coverage between sheer to medium. You can definitely build it up and I'll show you how. For this side of my face, I am going to use a foundation brush. This one is the PRAUSH P03. And I'm just going to pick the foundation directly with the brush. The little bit of the ashy finish that this has is really not my thing, but I feel that that can be because of the shade. I wish they launched more shades. It does blend very easily though, with the sponge and with the brush too. Now I'm going to use my PAC 218 concealer brush and let's try to build this up. I really love the texture of this foundation. I'll say that again and again. Now it is buildable. It's not giving me full coverage exactly, but it's giving me the amount of coverage I need. I really like it. It doesn't look cakey if you build it up. I applied like 3 layers of foundation around my mouth and it still looks pretty natural. I really like the finish. I do agree that the foundation looks very skin-like. Now I'm just going to do a quick transfer test. I don't think there is any transfer. Now that the foundation has completely oxidized, you can see it looks a little bit normal on my skin, not that gray. Also, the foundation looks pretty much matte now. It is giving me a cloud skin finish. Now, this foundation has got a very light floral scent. I mean, that's what my nose can smell. I love the finish of this foundation. It's definitely a clean girl foundation. This is so lightweight on the skin, it feels like nothing. Other than that, I also like how this wears. During summers, I have combination skin. My T-zone gets oily very easily. And during the 6-hour wear test, I also noticed that some product came off, especially from this area. But I think you can control that by using a primer. This foundation doesn't crease easily, so it doesn't settle in my smile lines, and I really like that. It's also very easy to layer powder products on top of this foundation without making it look cakey. This does make my skin look fresh. However, if you have oily or combination skin, I will recommend that you use a mattifying primer under this foundation. This doesn't exaggerate texture or anything. I like how smooth this looks on my skin. Overall, I really liked this foundation, but I do want the brand to add at least 5 more shades to the range. Other than the shade range, I feel that this is a really nice lightweight foundation for summers. That's it for the video. If you have any questions about this foundation, leave them in the comments. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful. Subscribe for more such videos, and I'll see you soon. Bye.